we roll into the weekend, we thought it was only appropriate to come up with a segment by the title of Lots of Fun. You're lots of fun. Yeah. But we have a ton of games on the slate on Saturday and Sunday, so we want to look out for the most fun players on the ice.
Well, that's easy. There's so many of them. We need an hour segment to do it. But why don't we start right at the top of the charts with number 97, Connor McDavid. Are you kidding me? Sheldon Keefe said there wasn't 5 players in the league that could make that play, but it's everything else. I mean, look at the eyes in the back of his head right here. Him and Leon Draisaitl. One guy gets a headache and the other takes aspirin. They're just tied together with the hip. It's incredible. He could shoot. He could skate. He's got incredible hockey IQ. Connor McDavid, sorry, fans, but he is the MVP for me of the National Hockey League right now already. We're going to make him play it on out, though, because there's a lot of guys we're going to talk about in a minute who are coming like a freight train, catching him for that position. But you talk about lots of fun watching this guy. In my opinion, that's lots of fun.
MFP, most fun player
Absolutely.
in the NHL. Yes, the dad jokes don't stop here, folks. We will have more throughout the course of the show. Unfortunately, we will not see McDavid in action as their game between them and the Canucks is postponed. Now let's get to our second one. Lots of fun.
Matty Barzal, we're going to have a little recency biasness. This was just this week, as a matter of fact, where he absolutely went off against the Washington Capitals. Had an incredible night in an 8-4 victory with the hat trick, of course. And you saw some of that skill right there. Lou Lamoriello said, and this shocked me because Lou doesn't really say that much about his players, but he just couldn't hold back. I heard him on the radio one time just saying, you know what? I've never seen a player with as good edges as Matthew Barzal. For me, that's what's so fun watching him. His edge work, his ability to carve around defenders, it's unparalleled. Connor McDavid may be the fastest straight-line skater. This guy is the fastest guy in the league with the puck, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun to watch.
He carved through the Caps, not just any team, the team that's leading the National East. Yes, exactly.
Caps this year, more so than ever.
That's what made it even more impressive.
Yes, that did not sit well with them, you can rest assured. But I loved it, and it was lots of fun.
All right, let's roll on here with lots of fun. This guy, I guess we're familiar with him.
Yeah, I would think that you are as much as anybody in this studio, to be honest with you, having covered the Avs for a number of years. Nathan MacKinnon is on fire right now. Season maybe didn't start as quick as I thought for him, but boy, has he made up for it lately. To me, he's the bull in a china shop. He can run you over.
That's a good way to describe it.
He can go around you. He's powerful. He's not necessarily 6'4", but he's built like a Mack truck.
Yeah.
And you can see it in his game, the way he powers past guys, how quickly he's got super quick hands. He's got a great release. There's so much to his game.
Wide stride as he powers into the zone. I always talk about that, but it's
wide
a freight train.
Exactly.
And it's the determination, too. He's not going to lose those one-on-one battles.
He does not lose a lot. We saw how feisty he could be recently against Connor
Helmet
Garland.
Exchange or return.
He was just giving it back. That's all. He was gently trying to give it back. Might have went just a tad harder than he thought, but he did not throw it at him, to be fair. And that's not why he's lots of fun. He's lots of fun because the skill is so evident on a nightly basis. And, of course, the Avs are having a great year led by him.
Goes by Nate or Mac. Let's talk about someone with an amazing nickname. He actually has a couple nicknames, but we'll go with Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill Kirill. Okay, now I'm showing him not just because I got to get those beautiful uniforms into the shot here. I used to wear something like that for the Minnesota North Stars.
They're gorgeous.
Wasn't that good looking, but Kirill Kaprizov to me has been an absolute home run for the Minnesota Wild. They haven't had a player like this guy in so long, but there's so much action to his game. I hope that when you really watch him, you notice the little subtleties, the little 10-2 with the feet, always kind of juking and jiving. He's got so many different moves to him. You never know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's completely different than the rest of the forwards on their team. Makes him stand out even more. The skill level is so high with him. The sky's the limit. He has been lots of fun for me to watch, mostly from the studio here. I live in Minnesota. I can't wait to check that out in person as fans start to come back to the buildings and really get a chance in Minnesota to enjoy this guy up close and personal. It's going to be incredible.
We're very much looking forward to that. If it were you, if it were Jamie Hirsch, you guys were familiar with this guy going into the season. A lot of people weren't.
Was.
During my
fantasy
really hockey draft, he didn't even have a bio, but I drafted him because, obviously,
well, you're in the know.
I'm in the know.
That's all there is to it.
All right. All right. Let's move on to our other lots of fun to keep our eye on this weekend.
Okay. He's not a rookie, but he's a young guy. It's the Harvard man right here, Adam Fox. He's known as a transition D, and he's done that quite effectively like he did in the NCAA, and he did in his first year with the Rangers. But he's absolutely exploded this year. He's doing it all. I think he's been their best D by far. The best part of his game is yet to come, as you can see him literally getting better on a nightly basis. He's not the biggest guy of stature, but, boy, you really root for him when you watch the New York Rangers play. It is obvious. To me, he's a field general out there.
Yes,
the way he moves them up the ice as a group is impressive. He knows where everybody is at all times. I love his hockey IQ. Love the way he plays. He's been a great story for the New York Rangers. And another guy, I can't wait to go across the river and watch this guy in person. 100P,
as the kids say. So from the kids to the seasoned vets, let's talk about your final dude and the lots of fun segment here on the Fly.
There's no way we could do a lots of fun players to watch and not include Patrick Kane. He is the silkiest, the smoothest. He is the oldest young guy I know, or the youngest old guy I know. Say it any way you want. At 32 years old, 14 seasons in the National Hockey League. He's never left anybody disappointed. His skill level is incredible. 1,000 games, 1,000+ points, 3 Stanley Cups, winning Stanley Cup goal. There's nothing this guy hasn't done. I think he's going to be the greatest American player ever when it's all said and done. I'm having so much fun, and we could say lots of fun. I hope it continues for another 5-6 years. Look at the players on this list. For all you hockey fans out there, you know about it. If you haven't seen a lot of hockey and you see any of these teams playing with these guys, check it out. You can see it all weekend long.
If that's not reason enough to watch, then I don't know what is. And you don't have a pulse. That was good. I had lots of fun doing this with you.
Yeah.
You know what else? Our viewers are going to have lots of fun watching Top Shelf.